Oi, oi, lads. Let's play some Mardu Fury. Finally I've come across a new standard deck. Well, I mean, it's kind of just a mix of two old standard decks, but that's about as new as we're gonna get these days, chat, so we're gonna jump on that. It ain't getting more new than this, let me tell you that. What else do we want? Priest and Butcher? Well, it's a standard deck, man. So no Priest, no Butcher. I've kind of forgot what the other non-land cards are, so. 3 shelters seems like too many, right? Four, 8, 11. No Unleash Free? I mean, I'm working out how many I want to play, right? I'm not sure how I feel about the Drannith Magistrates. Like, they're okay, right? But does anyone really care about okay in this day and age? Not me. I mean, it's nice against Adventure Pile. Yeah. It's okay against Adventure Pile. So that is, what, 21 lands, 4 Fury, 2 Shelter? And guys, I mean, is the Shelter even good? Is the Shelter not just like a tap land, you know? Sure, sometimes the Shelter's okay, but most games it's just a tap land, right? Soulgag Lantern for cycling. I think Elspeth's Nightmare is fine, right? Because Elspeth's Nightmare is good against rogues too. You can just use that against cycling too, as well. Why do I have no Duress? Duress is kind of a broken card. Alright, 4 Wolfstrider, 2 CROKEYZ for the roguies. It's probably too much. I mean, you could honestly play Duress main deck, dude. I challenge anyone to name me a deck where Duress is unplayable. It's pretty weak against mono white, that's about it. Mono red, the Duress is fine against mono red. Hit a Crone Wars, hit Cleaves. Especially like post sideboard is fine too when they have all their Dragonfires or whatever it is they bring in. Against Adventures? I mean, against Temur Adventures, you can hit counter spells, you can hit Hinges, you can hit Nexus. I mean, I wouldn't play too many main, maybe like 1, but Cinderclasm seems a little bit narrow. Alright, I'm happy to try this. Fling. Mardu Fling. Is that what this deck's called? Sounds wrong. I mean, it looks better than the Naya one. Give me one sec, guys. Be right back. Mundane Failure. What a name. Did my mouse feel so slow? Mouse settings? Alright, nice. It's flinging time. I think we bottom the fling for now though. Classic Bone Crusher. Gets immediately removed, but has still dealt 4 damage. Feels good, man. Is there a viable replacement for dragon in this deck? Nah, I think you want the dragon, right? Or you need the dragon. The dragon is part of your combo finisher. I'm not really sure what the current builds of Sultai even are, so I don't know if I'm supposed to play around Jawari Disruption there or not, but... Sad that I can't get this to 7 toughness here, but... it's okay. Does anyone know, does Sultai even play Jawari Disruption? Sometimes? I mean, it seems fine to play around it, right? If it's like free to play around it like it was there, I mean, it only costs us 1 land and we have enough mana to cast all our spells anyway. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Playing the other scouts here could be cool. Like, if this second scout gets countered, it's actually okay. If I don't cast it now, I won't be able to cast it next turn anyway. Or unless I want to give up the dragon. Yeah, that's fine. That protects our spells next turn anyway. Because I think that Jawari gets us next turn. Bone Crusher wasn't lethal, man. I get 4 damage if I Bone Crusher there. And they're on 6. Bone Crusher means they're at 4? Well, if I can Bone Crusher before my attack, right, and I can get another counter on the dragon, then I get to double that counter with the Fury, so, like, Stomp would deal 4 damage. But then I can't use my Village Rites, you know? I would lose my Village Rites, I would lose 2 draws. So I think, and the Stomp's going to deal 2 anyway eventually, so I think I'll pay minus 2 damage for 2 extra cards, please. All day. All day I make that payment. Speaking of Bone Crusher, let's cut him. Let's cut him easy. I kind of want to play CROKEYZ, man. Is this your original Mardu Fury brew? I've seen someone post it on Twitter. I've changed a few of the cards, but honestly, I'm surprised I didn't come up with this idea. Makes sense. It's a way to play Claim that has a combo finisher in Standard, because all the rest of the combo finishers are gone. That's all you're looking for, man. A way to play the best cards with a combo finisher, and this is kind of it. Duress. What's the white for? White gives you Scouts, Redain, the Protection Land, Magistrate. Could maybe play the Triome there, but with 2 untapped lands, I think we can hold it for a bit. Good card. Good card. I think I will play the Triome now, probably. Chat, there was a time when we didn't play a Clone War. I think we were one of the first people to start playing it. Back in the day. 2 weeks later, every fucking Gruul deck's got like 10 copies of it. I don't really understand why we didn't use the card. It's kind of weird. Feels good, man. Dude, you're getting that back next turn. That is a scam. Shade, Pog. Okay. Okay. That was gas. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was a rather decent Acro and War draw, but at the end of the day, Acro and War is a rather decent card. Fling? Fling is so weird. It's a weird card, huh? Do people just only play Yorion in Standard, or what? Does anyone play any other deck? What is wrong with you people? Okay, this Magistrate would be a hell of a lot better here if it was a Shade. Why does my Shade attack for 1 and not have Recursion? Well, it seems pretty bad. Why does my other Shade attack for 1 and not have Recursion? Yeah, I mean, the foretell does seem a bit weird. I mean, I guess they can just hold it until they've cast a verdict or whatever. They're trying to cast it, man. Oh, God. Dude, stop, man. You're embarrassing us here. We're supposed to be intelligent people. This is an intelligent game for the smartest minds. Stop this, please. Stop clicking it, man. Do something else. Stop clicking it. Stop hovering it. Do something different. Thank you. Fuck me. Alright, I think we're going to play around the counterspell again. Here's reporting the bug. There we go, man. Well done. Well done. You navigated your very incredibly 5-head deck. Let him play Vorinclex, then a Coronet? Well, sadly, we can't do that. How do you feel about an Abzan Yorion deck? 4 ECD, 4 Elspeth's Nightmare, 4 Binding of the Old Gods. Sounds like I'd rather watch TV, man. Create a token that's a copy of target permanent. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. Jesus. What did I cut last time? Claim? Bone Crusher, Woe Strider. Okay. What sort of TV do you watch, Mr. Streamer? The last show you enjoyed? I watched Line of Duty last night. I don't know if anyone outside the UK watches Line of Duty, but that program is OP, mate. That show is OP. It's too good. It makes every other show seem like trash. It's like the John Sack of the TV world. What show? Line of Duty. Highly recommend. Ever watch Game of Thrones? Yeah, I liked Game of Thrones a lot, man. Great British Bake Off. You see, I might get deported for saying this, but Bake Off is shit. Bake Off is just a medium TV show, I swear. It is just full medium. It used to be a little bit better, but even at its height, even at its peak, it wasn't that good. Establish dominance with the goat. Well, it's not like my opponent's going to play any creatures, is it? For us to be required to block. Alright, 2 mana deal 4, secured. How you doing? I'm good, man. I'm just chilling. We played a run of the Historic Challenge. Now we're playing some games with Mardu Fury. Later we might do an Arena Cube Draft. And then we might do some Variety Hour. Sounds like a solid little stream. How'd you do in the Historic Challenge? 5-3, man. Kinda got cucked by my own deck though, which is a bit sad. Yep, Goat has got in 3 times here for a total of 0 damage. Can there be a Grixis deck in Heroic? Yes. Grand designs. Did I like grand designs? I've got to be honest. Any show involving, I don't know, making daily things better, I'm into it. Making your house look nicer, learning how to cook, you know? I'm all about it. I love that shit. I draw the line at cash in the attic though. That's not good enough for me. CROKEYZ is a domestic man. I just like life, man. I appreciate daily things. What can I say? I don't really watch the game shows, man, like Pointless and stuff. There's shit that I don't find them interesting. Sadly. They're kind of trash, no? Big Fat Quiz of the Year is good. I don't actually watch too much TV, but at least anymore. I just mostly watch series, but I do watch panel shows though. Panel shows is probably the best thing on TV, honestly. I can't believe that panel shows have not been exported to the world. I'll never understand why it's a UK only thing. They're so goddamn good. I cannot fathom the concept of a panel show being shown in another country and them not enjoying it. It's not possible. What is a panel show? It's like a game show, but the contestants are all comedians. And nobody, like, they don't care if they win or lose, right? They're just so it's not really a game show, but it kind of is. They're just there to bring the bants, you know? I've seen Kevin Bridges' Horse Story. It's one of my favourites, man. I've seen Kevin Bridges live before. He's gas. Taskmaster's a panel show? Well, the Taskmaster's kind of a unique one. It doesn't really follow the normal panel show script, you know? But I guess technically, yes. Most panel shows are not like Taskmaster though, but Taskmaster is also gas, yeah. Do you think Is It Phoenix is going to be good in Historic? Nope. Is It Phoenix is just a flawed deck, innit? It's all in graveyard deck, man. Those decks are always bad, in my opinion. Because, I mean, the best hate cards are graveyard hate cards, right? In my humble opinion, all-in graveyard decks are a big scam. No comment. I plead the fifth. Que Ecuador! Que Ecuador!